It's been a trade. I wanted to reply to a social media message, but do not have the space for what I believe needs to be analysed here, so another post coming your way. They have observed a rather calm demeanour amongst the people who have chosen to wait and not be duped or cajoled into following the government programme currently underway, versus what appears to be a somewhat hysterical attitude in the ones who have been following and repeating the party line. I gave it some thought, and have to an extent already, seeing online what the post spoke of, and have of course wondered about where the anger and hysteria towards us has really come from too. They say it is because us lot are keeping the restrictions in place and coming back, which is a rather odd take on it, considering we did not impose said restrictions, are not the ones succumbing to illnesses, and are definitely not the ones dangling freedoms in trade for being able to use your body as a medical experiment. Which, by the way, you don't get anything back with that trade, they just take more, as we have seen. But there is plenty to be angry about. Trading your body as a medical experiment so you can go on holiday, or to the cinema, or pub, or college, or work. Yes, I can see where the anger might have come from initially, but that is where it seems to get interesting. Because in a normal world, people should have put their foot down then, as many of us did, and said, I don't fucking think so. But to our absolute horror and dismay, a fair portion of people just said, okay then, and then didn't get what they had been promised. So something else occurred, whether it be natural or because of what they lined up for. But a blockage has transpired, of logic, reason and humility. So instead, they can't or won't accept that they were and are wrong. And we know a very strategic behaviour and media campaign was put in place to help this along, and have mistakenly chosen to channel all their confusion, mistrust and anger in the wrong direction. Because all of those are normal feelings to have here, and should be felt by those people. There is just cause. The behaviour department worked hard to make them scared and angry, and also how to deflect it away from who is actually causing it. And so we come to where this is deflected to. Towards the folk who didn't just buy it, weren't just going to go along with the crowd, or do as they were told with no good reason. Just because someone tells you they know better, doesn't mean they do. Even with models, charts and predictions, as has been proved. They worked hard though to make sure we were vilified, demonised, and set up to be the focus of their instincts trying to tell them something is wrong. I, like others, are amazed at the amount of sheer gullibility and ignorance being presented in the general population. Without question, they are handing themselves over, like I said, to be a medical experiment, as well as it turns out, a psychological one too. Everyone should be worried, concerned, and scared of where this is leading at an alarming pace. Be mindful of your thoughts if you want them to stay as your own. They are being hijacked as well as personal liberties.